Hello, welcome back to Crochet at my house. So it's been quite a busy week. I have been crocheting, but I don't have anything finished that's crocheted. But I've been working on things. I have some other things that are finished though, so that's what I'm going to show first. Starting with ones you've somewhat seen before. My cross stitch pieces. This one here is the one with the penguin. It's Peace and Joy, and it's Christmas down here and Mary up there, and there's a little gift, and I put tape around the edges. It's basically this card. I could not find one with a hole or the right shape or size, so I had to improvise, and this is what I came up with. And yeah, I added those pieces. The second one is the polar bear, right here. There's the polar bear, there's snowflakes, and another present, and it says Merry Christmas on this one too, but they're both down here. I really like how that one turned out. And the last one that I finished is here. So this is separate from those two, there's no cross stitch involved. This is a watercolor colouring card kind of thing. I got them last year from Aldi's, and yeah, I really like them, and I enjoyed painting this one. So this one has fires, place, and pretty stockings, and I will obviously be giving these cards to people. So that's all of my finished things. Other than that, I've been working on stuff. So my next thing is almost finished, just not quite. It is the hot pad for pots. Here it is. So this is the front one, and this is the one that has the Christmas tree on it. I will take a picture where there's a background that shows the holes a little better. Just up in the air, it's a little hard to tell. It's light in the background's light. It is a Christmas tree, and it's just really crochet back and forth on a sort of squished square. It's almost a rectangle, but not quite. And then this is the back, which doesn't have anything on it. It's just back and forth double crochets. I've done 6 rows of that. Well, almost 6 rows of that. Yeah. It's a nice easy one. The feeling part, you have to do a little bit of counting, so if you don't enjoy counting, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that project. Next thing, I actually only recently started these. So I am making a new cardigan for my dog. And I'm using this book here, which is from issue 100 of Simply Crochet. And it has 100 squares in it. And I'm using, let's find the picture. Yes, I'm using the rainbow puff, which is number 11, which is right there. That's what it's supposed to look like. And so far I have made 2 squares. I haven't woven in my end yet, but this is one. And this is the second one. I really like how they look. They're really pretty. And nice colours. So I'm just going to be using these same colours throughout. So I'm basically just using up some yarn. This, my dog does like pink. So this is all Aran weight. so it should be nice and cozy for the winter coming. And the last thing that I've been working on is my mum's cardigan. Right, so previously, I think it was pretty previously, I finished this back piece a while ago. I'm sure I showed you already. But that's the back piece and it's finished. I've also finished this front panel. That's the first front panel. And I have been working on the second front panel. I've only done 2 repeats so far, so there's 2 repeats left, and then that front panel will be finished. Oh, and I don't know if you've been looking in the background, but I have this tiny tree here, up there, and I decorated it the other day. So it's got these tiny lights on it, that one there, and then it has tiny ornaments on it as well. So there's an angel, Santa and sleigh, and a little house here. There's actually 2 of these little dudes. I'm going to say are supposed to be like nutcrackers, possibly. And then there is this one here, which is a little bear on a rocking horse. And of course it still has balls on it. Yeah, so that's how it's been decorated, and I really like how it turned out. I'd love to get some more tiny ornaments for it at some point. There we go. Then I just have some little ornaments here, and I've also decorated up here with some tinsel. So my old bunting is down and the tinsel is up. So that's all of the things I've been doing: crafting, crocheting, decorating. It's all I have also gotten the most recent issue of Inside Crochet, which is issue 141, and I'm going to do a kind of flip through of it. We'll see what I like in here. And it did come with something, but I'll show that in a minute. So the first thing is, in the last issue there was a gingerbread house that you can crochet. Well, in this issue there's furniture. Let's see. It would be helpful if they didn't put the photos among the instructions. There. So there's chairs, a fireplace, a rug, whatever that is, and a couple of other bits and pieces. So they're to go with your gingerbread house. That's a table. I haven't made it yet or started or anything. I do plan to. It might be a decoration for next year, because I have a couple of things that I need to finish for Christmas, and I don't think I'll have time for that, because Christmas is really close now. We're about a week away. No, we are. We're a week away from December, so that would mean I've only got a week plus the run up to Christmas, and that's all the time I've got. So the next thing in here is a crochet along for the blanket that you see on the front here. In this issue we have a basic granny and just a stripy square. They're nice. I'm actually more interested in the ones with the flowers because they're more interesting to me. Here we have some pictures. So there is this shawl. I'm going to do it on a dark background with a dark item. You're supposed to see it. So this bag and that cardigan. I'm going to see if I can find some better pictures. Quite a few of those ones are dark. They've done it in a room where they've got this long sort of fireplace thing and this brown unit, and it makes all the pictures really quite dark. Not sure why, but that's what they did. If I flip through a few pages. Okay, this one's a better photo for that. That's that cardigan with the interesting squares. Not super into the sleeves with it, they're a little odd. But kind of. Then there's this cardigan. I think looks nice. It's got stripes. Then there's a tunic thing, which I find a little odd to be in this issue, because won't you be cold in that? Like, it's not solid squares, it's really lacy. And like I could totally see for summer or something, but I don't know. Then there's this thing, which is supposedly some sort of poncho. It's just a little odd of a shape. Plus it looks kind of small. Then there's this shawl. This shawl looks nice. There. It's got a sort of flower pattern to it. Then there's that bag I mentioned before, right there. It's cute. I like the square pattern. There's a bit of a picture. So that's the shawl I tried to show before. Let's see. That's better. So that's the shawl I tried to show before. It does look really nice. Then there's some like bed sock type things right there. Nice colours. I think you'd also use them sort of big slippers. And there's this sort of makeup bag thing. Use it probably with the pencils too. There's just another cowl. It's not a very interesting cowl. It looks like mostly single crochet or something. What stitch? Okay, it's mostly half double. Not super interesting to me. Then there's these quite fun mittens. You get a better picture. And there's mittens. Got a fun pattern to them, which I think is quite nice. This one's really basic, but maybe then it's faster to make. So there's a hot water bottle cover and cushion. Stocking, that's okay. It doesn't look super interesting there. Just kind of long stripes. There's a little bow tie there. And there isn't there's okay. There's these brooches. They just look like tiny pinky to me. And then there's this teddy bear. There. Teddy bear's cute. Although it must be a pain trying to count with that weird fuzzy yarn. There's also a blanket with hexagons. This one's interesting. It's called Matchbox Fairies and Pixies. There. They're cute. A little odd, but they're cute. And then mostly it's the how-tos. And I did see as I was flipping through a page about what should be in the next issue, which I think is going to be a nice issue. There appears to be a wall hanging piece and some ornaments. Here's the what's coming piece. That's the wall hanging bit. And that's the ornaments there. So that looks like a nice issue. I might try and get a hold of that one at some point. And then what it came with was this. And I can read it. So there's some llamas. Then there's a bunny, cats, a mouse family, and some dogs. I'll see if I can find any better pictures from inside. Okay, so here's a better picture of the rabbits. They're quite cute. And merry-go-round bunnies, apparently. Okay, there's not really a better picture for the cats. There's a bigger picture for the mice, which my sister really likes. Especially that one, I think. She liked her dress. And then there's the dogs. There's a little blanket to go with them and lots of things. So yeah, it's a little feathers. I think I will probably make some of these at some point. But again, I don't really have time. I think my question today is, do you have other things you like to do? Like making cards or something? Just wondering, because I do like making cards. I don't make them very often, but I like making them for like Christmas and special occasions sometimes. So yeah, anyway, remember and like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications every time I put a video.